This is a question about polynomials and dividing polynomials and also complex numbers. You can see only 34% of people got this one correct. So if you want to have a go at it, you can pause the video and try for yourself. So the question is, consider the polynomials p of x, the sum of n equals to 1 and to 2023 of x to the power of n minus 1, and q of x is x minus y, with y the imaginary unit. What is the remainder after dividing p of x by q of x? P of x, if we write this out, this will give you, well, x to the n minus 1. For 1 that's 0, so that's 1, and then we get x to the 1, x to the second power, x to the third, and so on until 2023, so x to the 2023 minus 1, x to the power 2022. Okay, and then we divide by x minus y. We're going to use the remainder theorem, so dividing by x minus a, if you fill in a into the polynomial, then you'll get the remainder. So p of y will give you 1 plus x to the 1 y plus y squared plus y to the third all the way to plus I to the power 2022. Now if we start with I squared, that's obviously minus 1, right? I to the third is minus 1 times I, so minus I to the fourth is, well, I to the I squared times I squared, so minus 1 times minus 1 is 1, and I to the fifth is I to the fourth times I, so 1 times I is I. Then I to the sixth is I to the fifth times I, so I times I gives you minus 1, and that's the same as this one. I to the seventh minus y, same as this one. I to the eighth is 1, same as this one. I to the ninth, I, same as this one. A to the 10th minus 1, same as this one, same as this one, and so on. So there's a nice pattern there. Now you can see if the power is divisible by 4, so 4, 8, and so on, 12, then I to that power will be 1. I to the fourth is 1, I to the 8th is 1, I to the 12th is 1, and the next one, so I to the 5th, to the 9th, to the 13th, and so on, will be I. If it's divisible by 2, but not by 4, so like 6, 10, and so on, right? So you can see that, and 2 obviously, right? That will give you minus 1. So I to the second, I to the sixth, I to the 10th will give you minus 1, and the next one, so 10 next is 11, 6 next is 7, and so on, will give you minus 1. Now the last one here is 2022. Is that divisible by 4? No, it's not. So it's only divisible by 2, which will be 1. So I to the power 2022 is minus 1, right? Only divisible by 2, not by 4, so minus 1. 2022 is obviously divisible by 4, so I to the power 2022 will be 1, divisible by 4, so 1, and the next I to the 2021 will be I. 2018 divisible by 4, no, so that will be 1, minus 1, sorry, and the next one, so minus 1, the next one minus I, so I to the 2019 is minus I. 2016 is obviously divisible by 4, so I to the power 2016 will be 1, and the next one 2017 will be I. So if we start from I squared, we'll get minus 1 minus I plus 1 plus I minus 1, and then at the end minus 1 plus I plus 1 minus 1. And you can see you can always find 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 minus I plus I plus I minus I. That will cancel each other out. That will give 0. It means this whole thing boils down to 0. So P of I will give you 1 plus I minus 1, that's I squared, right? Plus then 0. So 1 minus 1, also 0. So P of I is I, so the rest is I, and that's answer C.